What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel if you are a returning subscriber, and welcome if you are new. I mostly talk about credit cards, finance, time to time tech videos, and yeah, today we are going to be going over this Citi custom cash card, which is a new card being offered by Citi. And to be honest, I'm pretty excited for this card. I love when new credit cards come out, and oftentimes I'm not crazy about them, but I think this one can be pretty good. So let's get into it. First off, this card is a no annual fee card, which means you never have to worry about downgrading. You never have to worry about canceling it. Even if you end up not using it later down the line, no harm, because there's no annual fee, which I personally am a big fan of no annual fee cards. Now, on top of that, you get $200 cash back after spending $750 or more in the first 3 months. So as long as you spend $750 or more with this card within those first 3 months, you're going to get a $200 cashback sign-up bonus. And the biggest thing about this card is that you get 5% cash back on a custom category of your choice, which is great because I don't know too many cards that do this. I know one by USAA Bank, I believe, does this, but it's pretty rare for credit card companies to let you choose what custom category you want to receive the most cash back on. Most of the time it's like rotating categories like we see with Chase or like we see with Discover, and it's very rare for them to give you the option. And the categories are pretty broad, to be honest. I looked at them, and we have dining, so that includes, eating out at restaurants or takeout, fast food, ordering delivery, all of that's included as dining. You also have the choice to use your category in grocery stores, gas stations, select travel. I'm not sure what select travel means. I know it's travel of some sort, but I'm not sure what's actually like the specifics of it. I tried to look on the Citi website, but it didn't have any information, but I'm sure more information will come along later when the card is actually released. And you can also have the choice to choose select transit. Again, I'm not sure what select means, but you can also choose drugstores and select streaming services, which most of the time ends up being Hulu, Netflix, and Disney Plus. And then you can also choose home improvement stores, fitness clubs, and lastly, live entertainment. So among those categories, you get to choose which you want to receive 5% cash back on. And then anything outside of that category is going to be 1% cash back on everything else, which is pretty standard in the credit card industry. With this card, you also get 0% interest in the first 15 months. Now, like I always say, it's best to pay off your credit card balance in full every month, but sometimes situations occur. Let's say, for example, you need a new MacBook, your computer broke, and you're a student and you need a new MacBook and you can't afford to pay it off right away. You can use a card like this to pay it off month by month, because you're not going to be accumulating interest because there's 0% interest in the first 15 months. Now, again, it's always best to pay off your balance in full, but sometimes things happen and situations occur where you need to make a big expense and you can't pay it off right away. So credit cards like these are great to use for those instances. Now, if you want to redeem your cashback rewards that you've earned, you can do it by redeeming it as a statement credit. You can do it as a direct deposit into your bank account. You can also use it on Amazon with Shop with Points, and you can also use it on travel. So any of those you can use to redeem your cash back that you've earned. Now, while I do think that this is a very good card, especially for beginners, I do have two minor drawbacks. They're not huge problems, but there are two drawbacks that I noticed right away. So first, there is a foreign transaction fee. So if you do use this card internationally, let's say you go to Mexico or Canada or Europe and you swipe your card, you're going to be charged 2 to 3% of that transaction. So this kind of disables it from being a travel card, because there are other cards that have no foreign transaction fee. And yeah, nobody wants to pay 2-3% every time you swipe when you're outside of the country. So that's one thing I don't like about the card. But if you don't travel much internationally and you plan on using this card just domestically, I still think it's a very good card. The second drawback with this card is that you can earn 5% cash back only up to $500 per month on the custom category that you choose. So what this means is, let's say you chose dining as your custom cash category, you can only earn up to 5% of 500. So that ends up equaling $25. So if you spend $500 on dining, you can only get 5% back, which is $25. And then let's say you max that out every single month. Over the course of the year, that ends up being $300 cash back. Now, that's still good, but if you are a big spender and let's say you have a big family, and you spend more than $500 on groceries or whatever your custom category is, there are other cards that you can possibly get more cash back. So that's, another drawback. Not a huge deal, because I think this card is mostly targeted to younger, new people to the credit card game, probably like college students and young adults and stuff like that. So they're probably not spending that much on this card anyway, but I just thought I'd mention that because it is definitely worth noting. So that's basically it with this card. It's a no annual fee card. You get a $200 sign-up offer when you spend $750 or more in the first 3 months, and then you get 5% cash back on your custom category, the ones that I mentioned, and then you get 1% back on everything else. And then you also get 0% interest in the first 15 months. That's all there really is to it. And yeah, so if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this type of content, or if this video brought any value to you, please consider subscribing. And if you have any comments or any opinions or any questions, feel free to drop them down below. Let me know what you think, if this is a good card, or if you don't think this is a good card at all, if it's horrible. Let me know what you think. And if you want to keep up with my videos, please consider turning on post notifications so you can be notified every time I post. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.